So, I have spent the last week staring at Amazon's new Legally Blonde Prequel like it's a receipt from a restaurant I don't remember eating at. Because the question isn't whether Elle is good, the question is, why does it even exist? And that's not me being mean. That's literally the main conversation surrounding this show. Critics are basically saying it's actually pretty decent show. But also, who ordered this? Because after watching Elle, I have reached a shocking conclusion. The biggest mystery in Elle is Elle. For anyone who missed this show because you're busy living your life, Elle is Amazon's new prequel series of Legally Blonde. It follows Elle Woods 6 years before Harvard, before the pink outfit, before the courtroom, before proving everyone wrong, and most importantly, before the bend and snap achieved her diplomatic immunity. Instead, she is 16. Her wealthy Beverly Hills family moved to Seattle after her father's professional scandal. And now she's a California girl trapped inside a grunge culture, which honestly sounds less like a TV premise and most like a hostel situation. Imagine being genetically engineered for Beverly Hills and suddenly woke up in a city where every teenager looks like they're auditioning for a documentary called Local Bassist Found in Woods. But here is what's interesting. The show isn't actually terrible, and that's actually make the conversation weirder. Because if the show was awful, we would have our answer. But it's not. The lead actress, Lexi Minetree, is getting almost universal praise. Reviewers kept saying she absolutely nails his role. That's probably the most impressive thing about the whole project. Because if you think critically, impersonating Elle Woods is like impersonating a golden retriever with a law degree. You need a very specific type of energy. So naturally, I start asking the obvious question. Why did Amazon make this? And at first, I thought maybe there were some deep creative reasons. Maybe there was an untold chapter, maybe there was a hidden lore, or maybe Elle Woods had a mysterious origin story. But then I remembered we are talking about Hollywood. The answer is intellectual property. The entertainment industry's favorite food group. This is a franchise that's about 25 years old. It had hit movies, years of talk about third film, and a name almost everyone recognizes. And modern streaming platforms look at recognized brands the way raccoons look at open garbage can. They're going in. Forbes basically described this as an easy business decision. Honestly, I get it. A random teen drama is risky. A teenage drama attached to Legally Blonde comes with a built-in nostalgia. It's the difference between opening a restaurant called Bob's Sandwich and opening a restaurant called Starbucks. Now, here is where things get fascinating. Because critics largely agree on something, which is the actress is good. The production design is also good, the show is overall fine, but then every review turns into a hostess note. Reviewers are like, only works if you forgot its Legally Blonde prequel. What? And suddenly I realized everyone was describing the same single problem. This show keeps explaining things that maybe didn't need an explanation at all. Because the origin story already had a perfect character. Elle enters Harvard, everyone underestimates her, she proves everyone wrong. Simple. Now watch this. In Elle, she enters Seattle High School, everyone underestimates her, and she proves everyone wrong. Do you see the issue? It's like making a Batman origin story where Bruce Wayne's parents gets murdered twice. We got everything in first time. But the deeper I looked, the stranger it becomes. Because even fans seem stuck in the same question or same kind of thought. People keep saying, I still don't know why this exists. Then, it should have been Ellie's daughter instead. Finally, a good idea. Someone said, it's better if you pretend it's not connected to Legally Blonde. And that's a recurring theme. Everyone agrees on the performance, nobody agrees on the necessity. Which creates the same situation as keeping your Air Jordan in shelf instead of wearing cause it's very expensive and it's good. And Amazon did something even funnier. They renewed the season 2 before season 1 even premiered. Which is confidence or commitment or corporate version of buying a non-refundable vacation before checking the weather. To be clear, that doesn't mean the show failed. Amazon obviously sees some values here, but it does reinforce the feeling that this project is bigger than audience reaction. It's about franchise expansion. And honestly, that's why I find Elle interesting. Not because it's amazing, not because it's terrible, but because it became the perfect symbol of the larger Hollywood obsession. Whose obsession? Every successful movie now gets examined like an archaeologist just discovered it. Which unanswered questions remain? Which hidden lore exists? Which cinematic universe opportunities can we monetize before lunch? And sometimes that works. Sometimes you discover genuinely interesting stories. But sometimes you end up with a show where the biggest conversation isn't the mystery inside the plot. It's whether the plot needed to happen at all or not. One final thing. If Hollywood keeps doing this, we're approximately 18 months away from a prequel explaining how Elle Woods first discovered the color pink. And as always, the season 2 will already be renewed before the season 1 premiering.